For decades, the subject of UFOs was confined to fringe internet forums. Today, the U.S. government officially acknowledges these unidentified anomalous phenomena are real. But despite promises of transparency, the public is only receiving carefully curated, small batches of information. The full picture remains hidden behind heavily redacted reports and strategic delays from the Defense Department. Congressman Tim Burchett has been leading the charge for disclosure. He claims that even when a sitting U.S. president gives a direct order to release the files, the bureaucracy pushes back. According to Burchett, leadership trying to fulfill those transparency orders hits a wall built by various alphabet agencies within the intelligence community. Unelected intelligence bureaucrats are successfully managing the elected lawmakers who hold top security clearances. They do this by classifying data and insisting that even members of Congress and the president are simply on a strict need-to-know basis. This modern stonewalling follows a historical pattern of the military controlling the narrative surrounding recovered craft. The clearest example of this bureaucratic approach takes us back to the summer of 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico. The military's initial intelligence release was unambiguous. They explicitly claimed to the press that a flying disc was captured in the desert. The very next day, they issued an immediate retraction, pivoting to claim the debris was actually just a crashed weather balloon. That rapid bait-and-switch relied entirely on an era of public trust in government institutions. It shows how the intelligence apparatus has manipulated the truth to conceal significant discoveries for decades. If the government is indeed recovering advanced craft, how are they legally hiding that technology from both the public and congressional oversight today? This chart shows how transparency laws are designed to work. The Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, is the standard legal mechanism that citizens and the press use to demand documents directly from federal agencies. But there is a workaround. When the government recovers unidentified craft, they can hand the physical technology off to massive private defense and aerospace contractors. The legal loophole is simple. Private corporations are immune to FOIA requests. You cannot legally demand information from a private company the same way you can from a government agency. By funneling these assets into private hands, the government laundered the technology into a corporate black hole where oversight literally cannot reach it. Yet, simply stashing this technology in private corporate labs hasn't guaranteed success in reverse engineering it. Congressman Burchett describes the dilemma. It's like taking a 1947 Indian Chief motorcycle back in time to the Mayflower. The Pilgrims might admire the machine, but they would lack the infrastructure to refine high-octane fuel or tune the spark plugs. That is the situation modern defense contractors face when staring at crafts that can hover for hours and travel instantaneously with no heat signature. There is a massive economic motive. Unlocking zero-point energy would render the multi-trillion-dollar oil industry obsolete, removing the need for resource-driven wars. The intelligence community's true fear is the total collapse of the current global energy economy and the military-industrial complex if this technology finally goes public. The push for UFO transparency represents a severe constitutional crisis over basic government accountability. This vacuum of oversight has achieved something rare in Washington, uniting extreme political opposites. You have conservative figures leading the charge on the committee, with representatives like Paulina Luna sitting right alongside Tim Burchett, and they are joined by prominent progressives, including Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Jared Moskowitz. This coalition proves the cover-up transcends everyday partisan politics. It is a battle between democratic transparency and unchecked bureaucratic power. Burchett argues the old guard relies on a divided public to maintain their grip on power, often fueled by internal conflicts over race, religion, and party. While citizens focus on these partisan fights, unelected bureaucrats continue to manage classified secrets and taxpayer dollars without public interruption or oversight. Ultimately, the bipartisan demand for transparency is a call to stop looking for little green men, and instead, we must demand to know exactly what the government is doing with our money in the dark.